Question 8, we are given cos of a squared minus b squared over a squared plus b squared, where a is greater than b and b is greater than 0 and sine a is less than 0. So let's look at the question given. It says, determine the tan theta in terms of A and B, show all your working. So first, let's find which quadrant are they talking about. So we are told that B is greater than 0 and A is greater than B, right? So clearly here, what they're telling us is that it's positive. So if B is positive, so is A, right? So clearly this is quadrant where cos is positive here and cos is positive there. Then they make one more statement to say that this is now where sine is negative. Sine is negative here and there. You can see that, okay, we're dealing with the fourth quadrant because of how it looks. Right. Because of the conditions, not necessarily how it looks, but the conditions. So let's draw our angle. We're going to say that there is theta. We understand that cos is opposite over hypotenuse. So our hypotenuse would then be a squared plus b squared, and our adjacent is then going to be a squared minus b squared. So adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay, so we have that. Then we can say, according to our rule, so here we can clearly see x is a squared minus b squared. R is equals to a squared plus b squared. We are looking for y, and we can just use Pythagoras theorem. So y squared is equals to r squared minus x squared. So our y would be equal to r, which is a squared plus b squared minus a squared minus b squared. Okay. We know we square the first number, so that's a4. We multiply these two together and multiply them by 2, so 2a squared b squared, and we square the last one, which is b squared, or p to the power of 4. Then on the other side there, we will have the square of the first one, which is just going to be a to the power of 4. And then we're going to multiply these two together, so a squared, b squared, and a 2. Don't forget that negative outside, so that's then going to give us a plus 2 and not a minus 2a squared. Then we square the last number. Let's not forget that negative, so we have negative like that. So these cancel out each other, and that should be 4 because we're squaring it. So we're left with the square root of 4a squared plus b squared, and that will just give us 4 of, 2, because the square root of a is, so it is a plus minus, because it's a square root, a plus minus 2ab. Looking at the y values in our negative y-axis, so we're going to accept the negative value in this case. So then we can say tan of theta is going to be equals to our opposite side, the side over there, which is minus 2ab over our adjacent, which is a squared b squared.